Hey folks, Jesus is coming soon. And the closer it gets to him coming, and I've been noticing this lately, the less people it seems like I have around me. Not because it's really hard to explain. It's like you're no longer interested because it seems like most people are falling away from being able to rightly divide scripture, and they lean on their own understanding, and it's happening more and more and more. So it's like I want to say almost alone, but not really. I still have my wife. I still have a few friends that I met from this channel. Not as many as once before. Like I said, it seems like so many people are just falling away from the complete truth. And lately it's been every video there's bashing and bashing. I don't even pay attention to them anymore. I mean, there's no point. You know, those of us who can rightly divide scripture and don't lean on our own understanding are few now. So don't be surprised if you find yourself pretty much alone. But you're never alone. Of course, you have Jesus, if you have Jesus. But I'm saying, like, people-wise, you find yourself becoming alone. It's so hard to explain. It's like you're no longer interested in what some people have to say anymore, because it's starting to become clear that they're falling away. And they're flocking to, and I see it, they're flocking to arrogant people, false prophets, people that self-proclaim prophets, and I'm not into that stuff, you know. And when people talk about it, it turns me off. I don't want no part of it, and I'm not alone with that. I know my buddy Randy has told me too. You know, it's ridiculous, but we're so close, y'all. And let's not forget the tribulations that's just piling up and piling up and piling up. Of course, y'all know for the past year and 4 months, I have been plagued with some kind of illness that no doctor can tell me what it is. No doctor. I've had a slew of them, even a team of them look me over, and they can't find a single problem. Well, it makes no sense to me. Try this, do this, have this surgery, do this, and it's like, and then none of us are exempt from having tribulations in our lives. Of course, some are worse than others. I'm not saying mine are worse than any of yours, or, you know. It's so sometimes it's hard not to stress out, truthfully. I took my son to the doctor yesterday. He's 15. Took me to the doctor yesterday. Doctor's really concerned because of his blood pressure and his heartbeat. It's like, okay. Well, my wife checked his blood pressure like an hour and a half ago, and it was like how mine used to be before I started taking the beetroot, and that really leveled everything out that way, you know. Of course, I've seen a cardiologist, and they said I had the heart of a 20-year-old. So, but my son, like I said, he's 15, and his blood pressure was 151 over 114. I'm telling y'all, it's so hard sometimes not to stress, you know. I'm just trusting in the Lord completely. I mean, it's just back to back to back. And I'm not alone with that either. I've seen plenty of comments of people just struggling and having this and this. just know we are very, very, very close to the Lord coming, y'all. Don't lose that grip. You know, all this stuff that I've been going through is just, y'all, it's been, in all honesty, it's been hell. I mean, uphill fight. I haven't been alone. The Lord's been there this whole time. He could have took me out at any time. Any time. My oxygen dropped down in the 70s. He could have took me out anytime last year. 2 weeks ago, I woke up. It was so weird. I couldn't take a deep breath. And like I've said many times before, if anyone's ever completely lost your oxygen, it feels like you're drowning. It's like, for me, and I've had a lot of damage done to this body, that's the worst feeling that I've ever felt in my life over anything. Pain, injuries, broken nose, whatever the case may be. The worst. With the lungs. I could not catch deep breath, and it was all, I thought I was going to die. I really did. My wife jumped up out of bed, and she ran and grabbed a fan, and for some reason that really helped. I was praying so hard. I was praying out loud. I couldn't breathe, but I was praying. And you know, it's a battle. It's not only me battling things, all of you are too. I know. Well, not all of you. There's some people out there, they just have no little problems, you know, I don't envy them. I'd rather have the tribulations now than go through the tribulation, you know. Just keep fighting, y'all. It's tough. I'm right here telling you, I know it's tough. It's stressful. You know, the Lord could have took me out, I'm telling y'all, any time in my life. But the main times was when my heart had stopped in 2002, in 2018, and in 2019, and He brought me back here for a reason. And I haven't given up. It would be easy for me to let go right now and stop taking these allergy shots, which have been helping. Surprisingly, they do. They put me on a new medication. It looks like an EpiPen. I forgot what it's called. I have to inject it in my thigh. I just started that yesterday. And let me tell y'all, I feel better today than I did yesterday. And yesterday, I couldn't walk hardly 20 steps without being out of breath. Again, they can't find a problem with me. I don't have COPD. I don't have that other lung disease. I forgot what it's called. But they can't figure it out. But yet, you know, I'm trusting in the Lord. Y'all need to also. And hang on. Don't lose that grip, because He's coming very soon. Hey, I love all of you. I'm right here with you. I promise you. Romans 10:9-13. God bless.